Hello and welcome to yet another episode of First Drop Theatre's Slam Dunk Saturdays, a series in which we look at the lessons from the world of sports that we can apply to the corporate world. We often hear a lot of ideas about who might be an ideal fit for a certain kind of role. And this is particularly seen in the context of leaders and leadership, where there are all these notions about what kind of a person might fit well into the role of a leader. Well, sports has often shown us that we can look beyond the stereotypical notions about how a leader should be. Like in the case with Mike Bradley, the former captain of the English cricket team, widely considered to be one of the greatest captains in the history of the game. But Bradley was not your typical leader. For starters, he was an average performer himself at the international arena. So he was definitely not the leading from the front, inspiring by doing kind of captain. Also, he was not ultra aggressive in his approach or had that certain presence or aura or all those attributes which we normally bucket under the needed charisma for a leader. And yet, every player who played with him or under him vouched for his leadership skills. So what set him apart? Well, as a captain, he was very sharp tactically and a great reader of the game. But like he himself said, he did not believe that captaincy ended on the field, but that it truly extended beyond it as well. He spent time with his players to really understand them. What might be motivating each player? What are the fears or insecurities that each one must be carrying? When is it that a player might need to be gently pushed? And when is it that someone might just need some free space? In return, the team had a lot of respect and trust for him and played really to their potential, producing great results. It makes me wonder, in our organizations, when we try to identify or groom potential leaders, what is it that we are really looking for? Do we run the risk of looking for only a certain type of leader, the leading from front kind of personality? Or do we also make room for the Mike Bradley kind of leaders, the ones who lead from behind and enable their team to really play to their potential? In the theatre-based workshops that we conduct for corporates on leadership, we help individuals identify their own style of leadership and to not be pressurized by this template that they might be carrying in their head of how an ideal leader must be. Well, that's it then for this week. Thank you for watching. Until we meet next week for the next episode, goodbye and take care.